Hey everybody, welcome back to Two Kings Play. We're gonna continue with Doki Doki Literature Club today.
Episode 602!
Season 12.
Yeah! Alright. So,
Go.
I read that last time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay! Yeah! That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. That's how she just says it.
Yeah.
It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is a better friend with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets a little too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get in a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next?
Yuri, since she came back.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes like...
Exceptional.
Let's go with it.
I know.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Exception. Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really you really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really?
So, like, the stuff we learned the first time around?
Maybe, right?
Continued?
Either that or we hit a shitload of points on her. Right?
I don't know.
Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trays off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah.
You think she's a succubus? And every time she's getting horny,
You know what,
bad shit happens?
I hope so, because I just want to die and end it already. Okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style that separates from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that they... The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
We're just fucking up our
I
reading
know,
today,
man. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into even writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I can hand it over.
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
She had... Her other poem was about light as well, and street lamps, right?
Yeah, she had a part 1 and a part 2 of this poem. This is, I think, word for word, I think is the exact same thing.
Just waiting for once the page goes down to be like demonic face.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
It's the best fucking handwriting ever. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read. Dummy.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short?
Not like your skirt.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Hung Daddy.
I guessed that last time too.
You did.
Really? You must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Dummy. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn,
Yeah.
putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Hey. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Hung Daddy.
Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a bit more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
The music.
Yeah. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is just a literature club after all. I say. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As if read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Uh-oh. She next?
They had this fight last time.
Yeah, and she said that last time. But now that suicide is on the table here,
Oh, I know. You mean like that's...
she's next to fucking kill herself
Well-
because I'm not gonna love her. I'm still going for my dark-haired beauty. Okay?
Okay.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Hung Daddy did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet, you little bitch. And Hung Daddy liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Hung Daddy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
This fight's still so good.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hung Daddy started showing up.
Please, just more bigger boobs? Tell.
Natsuki!
Come on, video game, you know what I want.
Oh, Natsuki, that's a little.
Oh, I can't do both, but
I'll help
here,
you
you
out.
do
I'll
that.
help you out.
I'll do
Ready?
your...
One, two, three.
This doesn't involve you!
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me! Look who's talking! You wanna be edgy, bitch?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just say that proves my point! Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know!
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude.
This going on a lot longer than
Yeah.
last time.
Yep.
You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
She's going into the shadow room.
Whoa! Be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri!
Shit.
Oh, my bad! You already do, don't you?
Oh, shit!
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Oh my gosh, he said that.
Yeah, go on! Let Hung Daddy hear everything you really think! I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this!
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Hung Daddy, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it! How?
Oh, fuck. This is too fast to read.
That was.
You're.
Yeah.
It was you
Yeah, it
though.
was, yeah, it
It was
was.
like,
I
how
tried
did
to
I
read
get
as
dragged
fast as
into
I
this? This is where you make your choice, which is Yuri, right?
Yeah, I want Yuri.
Yeah.
I want it!
Oh. Oh. Oh.
No! 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 Monica, why?
She's like, just.
Let me!
That's you.
Hey, Hung Daddy. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay.
Sorry about all that. They actually shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they've done yelling. The president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish that I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I've never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyways, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Aw, she's crying.
She quickly runs away.
We're killing them.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're dying.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead.
Yuri,
I didn't mean it.
I believe you.
I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Hung Daddy, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyways, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I am the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
She's getting more sinister.
This is getting intense, man.
Well, I'm vice president, so
Oh, shit.
please let me take that responsibility today.
Don't fuck up, Yuri. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that.
Fucking face, man.
It's pissed.
I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Hung Daddy. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding.
Well, fuck.
Alright?
Melody.
Fester!
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Inferno! Sadness! Oh, she's sad now. No!
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Oh. Massacre.
Massacre. Agonizing.
Graveyard.
Melancholy? Entropy?
Secretive. Precious.
Misfortune. Oh, no.
Death.
Yeah, that was bad. Kawaii.
Dude, my hands are sweaty. Boop.
No. After image. Infinite. Existence.
Dude, what if Monica just doesn't want us to hook up with, like, anyone?
She's the one who wants to hook up with you.
She's in love with me. Vertigo?
Vertigo. Vivacious. Heaven sent. Determination. Raindrops.
Termination.
Covet.
Eternity?
Yeah.
Vitality?
Vitality.
I think we got 9 her, 1 the other one.
Another day passes.
There's
and
20
it's time
words
for
in
the
there.
club meeting already.
Is there? I thought it was 10.
Or maybe start you off at 10 out of 20?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, honestly.
I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Hung Daddy.
Ah, hi, Yuri.
I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened to me before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry so much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe there's just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'm already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Hung Daddy, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy.
Yeah!
I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person.
Dude, there's a closet right there.
And I'm really glad that you've joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monika?
Cock block. No, I haven't! I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri's clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit.
Dude, what if Monica's next? What if you have to go to Monica's now? I don't know.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
'Cause I want it!
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
What? She doesn't remember.
Mind wipe.
huh?
But that means only me and Yuri now?
Jeez.
Whatever was on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you?
But,
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I'm always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
no, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey!
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
She's sweating.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm not sure. I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
Then Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe I'll get a little bit better. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Hung Daddy. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see.
I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me.
In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really.
I chose not to bring up anything on the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off to the closet.
Hung Daddy, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was just wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time.
Yuri takes a deep breath and then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold on to this for a second?
Sure.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches me the electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
You want to cut it off there?
Sure.
All right.
It's getting weirder.
Getting weirder? Yeah. No, I don't know, man. Now, I mean, definitely, I don't think Natsuki is the lead murderer. I only say murderer because someone killed themselves, and I feel like, aside from what I did to them, it was also forced upon them, so...
Your theory is that
That's my theory.
You think Monica's the...
I think it's either Monica or Yuri. I think it could be Monica exploiting Yuri, or I think it's just Monica. Either way, Monica's involved.
I think there's some other force behind this, because it talks about third party. Someone wiped Natsuki's memory. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's something else, like something deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like you guys will have to continue to find out in the next episode
In the
of
next
Two Kings
episode.
Play Doki Doki Literature Club.
Baby.
Okay, we'll see you guys. Bye. I need some Monica and some Natsuki, bro.
Oh, you're taking over Natsuki now,
I
right?
am.
Hey guys! Wanna see my big